Good morning, students, and welcome to the online classes of Sacred Heart High School. Subject for today is Geography, Standard 7th, topic Lesson number 9 Agriculture, Part 1. Kindly open page number 52 of your geography textbook. Can you tell? So, children, there is a picture given, figure 9.1, a house in a village. And based on the picture, there are some questions. So now let us see the first question. What all do you see in the picture? So children, what all do you see in the picture? There are some people, then there are cows, hens, sheep. Also, behind the crop is cultivated. There is a tree. Then there is a man who is carrying a grape hoe on his shoulder. A lady is feeding the sheep, etc. Why has the family kept goats and hens? So the family has kept goats and hens because they give milk, eggs, etc. So then they sell the product in the market and they get money from it. Which implements are seen in the picture? So children, implements like a plowshare, also a grape hoe, etc. are seen in the picture. How are these implements used? These implements are used in the farm when the cultivation process is going on. In which major occupation type will the activities shown here will be included? So cattle rearing, then rearing of hens, sheep, goat, etc. These all activities come under agriculture. So what could be the main occupation of these people? It is very clearly seen that the main occupation of these people is agriculture. Who could be the owner of the house? So, children, whom do you think? Yes, the farmer is the owner of the house. Which products shown in the above picture do you use daily? So, children, there are food crops like rice, wheat, which we use daily, on daily basis. Then we also use milk. Some of them drink milk, some of them use it for tea purpose, making tea, right? Also, non-vegetarians consume meat from hens, sheep, etc. Geographical explanation. In the picture shown above, we see a standing crop, a plowshare, also some animals. So from this, children, what do we get to know? That it is a farmer's house. A farmer keeps hens, sheep, goats, and cattle, which you can see in the picture. Now, why does he keep so many animals in his house? Because he gets milk, eggs from them, and which he sells and earns money from it. He does all this for his subsistence, means existence or living. All these occupations depend on natural factors, and all these fall under agriculture. Now, besides cultivation of crops, these occupations are additional or extra that a farmer does for his living. Agriculture has a wide scope. Why? Because we need food and clothes on daily purpose as it is a basic need. And where do we get this from? From plants and animals. And hence agriculture has a wide scope Besides the cultivation of different crops, rearing cattle, sheep and goats, then maintaining poultry farms, keeping bees, sericulture, horticulture, orchardry, pisciculture, pig farming, emu farming, etc. are included in agriculture. Now, in agricultural occupation, manpower is used as well as animals are used and different implements are also used. Nowadays, advanced technology is employed. In agriculture, cultivation of crops is considered to be the main and the most important occupation. So let's move ahead. Again, a picture is given, figure 9.2, traditional and modern agricultural activities. Let us see the questions. Observe the pictures given above. What differences do you observe through these pictures? What changes have taken place in traditional agricultural practices? So, children, see the picture very carefully. What do you see in the very first picture? Primitive man is shown, that is, old man or stone age man. Now, they used to cut the food crop with the help of a sickle. Also, they used to use animals like cattle for agricultural purpose. Then they used to keep the sheep, then hens at their home itself. But nowadays, that is modern days, many machines are used to cut the crop and get the grain directly from it. So the manpower has decreased to a large extent. Also, irrigation is used to water the crops. Poultry farms are used to keep the hens, etc. So, over a period of time, there are a lot of changes which have taken place in traditional agricultural practices. Geographical explanation. In the above pictures, we see the changes in agricultural practices. In the past, primitive man had to wander in the forest to sustain himself on the collected forest produced. Means man had to find food for him to eat and for which he had to roam in the forest. But later on, he learned the art of cultivation. And then he also understood that we can store whole year's food grain, which is why he started getting greater production from the land. He also started obtaining a number of products through horticulture, floriculture, horticulture, rearing animals, pisciculture, etc. Abandoning nomadic life means giving up the old life. He undertook different occupations related to agriculture at the same place. Now let us get introduced to the different occupations that come under the scope of agriculture. We use the products of these occupations in our everyday life. These traditional occupations are allied activities in agriculture. So now, children, let us learn the different occupations which come under agriculture. Animal husbandry, rearing different animals and obtaining various products from them for subsistence, that is, living, is the core of animal husbandry. So, firstly, dairy farming comes under animal husbandry. So, cows, oxen, buffaloes, etc., are reared for agriculture related work. Now rearing milch animals means the animals which gives milk, and animals which can be employed in farming is also an occupation. Now children, cows and buffaloes are used in farming and they also give milk as well. So rearing these animals is an occupation. It is considered to be an inseparable part of mixed farming. It has become quite commercial in recent times. In India, it has started changing recently. Commercial dairy farming is mainly undertaken for meat and milk. So, dairy farming means children large number of cows, oxen, buffaloes are kept in a big place. Now, it is a type of a business in which these animals are also used for getting milk as well as meat. Next is sheep and goat rearing. This is also a traditional occupation that is generally carried out in hilly tracts and semi-arid regions with dry climate. Sheep and goats survive on short grasses, shrubs, and acacia which grow in remote hilly rural areas away from urban settlements. In India, it is mainly undertaken for meat. Now, sheep rearing is carried out to obtain wool. The wool which we get from sheep is used to make woolen clothes. So, sheep rearing is done for obtaining wool and also to get meat, mostly in India. Next comes poultry. Keeping hens and other fowl is a common practice in all parts of the world. It is a traditional occupation. Today, it is carried out as a household occupation and also on a commercial basis. Running a poultry on a commercial basis requires a lot of care. For this, scientific methods are employed. In India, this occupation is generally located in the areas close to big cities as they provide a ready market for this occupation. In some areas, rabbit, pig, and emu rearing is also undertaken. So, children, poultry farming is which is carried out is such occupation which is carried out on a large scale in India as well as in other parts of the world. Now, these occupation is generally located in the areas which is close to big cities because they get ready market available for their sale. Next is beekeeping. This occupation is undertaken to obtain honey and wax, honeybees. Bees, in order to collect honey, hover around the plants. That is, they go from one plant to another to collect honey that bear flowers. Only the plants which bear flowers, they can get honey from it. This promotes the process of pollination. As a result, the trees bear large number of fruits and crops yield increase. Beekeeping is an important occupation with respect to agriculture. So children, with this we end up with our today's lecture. The next part we will be learning in our next lecture, okay? So till then, thank you. Stay home and stay safe.